Good stuff.
You keep a nose wipe, like,
Tissue.
you keep a dirty tissue in your pocket?
It's not a dirty tissue, it's a used tissue, sir. There's a difference.
Who is the best person to work with on the set and the worst person?
Was the best person. And Joey too. Because he held the cardboard thing very well. How was Dano?
Oh man, Dano really does step out of the film. He, in the film, is nearly exactly like in reality. So working with him was definitely a mixed bag. You know, the good times and the bad. It was overall enjoyable for me, but there were definite frustrations.
You know, Dano is kind of like working with a prostitute. You know, you never know what you're gonna get, but you're never satisfied. You know, he was okay. Actually, you know what? He was like working with a fine wine. You know, at first you're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. And at the end, you're like, why the hell did I pay for this? This is ridiculous. So, you know, working with Dano was a ridiculous process. I enjoyed it, nonetheless. He was a character, to say the least. But it was an interesting and semi-enjoyable / frustrating process.
So Joey, if you could have done one thing differently, what would you have done?
I think my one regret is that I could have put Dano in more embarrassing situations that would have been humorous for me to watch. And I think I really lost an opportunity to just really see hilarious, embarrassed Dano doing things that he probably wouldn't want to unless we forced him to for the film.
Sure. What was your favorite part about the filming experience?
Well, I was a gaffer, and at first when he said gaffer, I didn't think that's what he said. I thought he said a racial South African word at first. Then I had to ask for clarification, and then he said I'm a light man. So that was interesting.
Oh Jesus. Okay, maybe not get so angry.
My favorite part of the filming process was probably in the writing, actually. I really enjoyed, you know, working with Tom and thinking out, you know, what we were going to try and put into the film. And it was really satisfying work because it was fun to write, and ultimately I was happy with the end result.
I really liked the editing process, just because everything came together and you could really see, like, we would film each individual scenes of Dano's, like, stupidity, and then when it all came together into like a 16-minute thing, which is the first rough cut, then just one after the other, and it came together well. I think you're just overwhelmed with it, and it was nice.
Can I say none?
But my favorite experience of the filming process was probably taking down all the lights, because that meant that the day was done. I put in my hard work, my time, did my shift, and goodbye America, you know, that kind of good stuff.
That and no. Okay, being angry is fine, but not showing my anger probably would have been the best thing. And communicating without yelling might have made things better. Who was the worst person to work with on the set?
Definitely, hands down, no doubt about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was Dano.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
Here's a hint. Who's the fucking movie named after?
Dano. Okay.